my name is Adrielle and welcome back to my channel. I just want to say that I filmed this introduction twice. This is my second time filming it because the first one was terrible and I just felt really gross. I felt like it was not good enough. The lighting wasn't the mood. So we're just gonna do it again. That's okay. I have time. So today I'll be filming a quasi 24-hour reading vlog. And I say it's gonna be like kind of 24 hours, but not really. Because knowing me, I have predictably started this vlog at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon instead of like this morning, which would have left me obviously with more time to read for today. So yeah, I'm gonna read until I finish the books that I start because I do not want this to be a repeat of my last reading vlog, even though I actually had a lot of fun. That was like my favorite vlog to actually film, but I do not think it was a successful vlog by any stretch of the imagination. So for this one, I'm gonna go like out of my way to actually finish the books that I start, which is why I selected 2 slim volumes for today. So let's just go ahead and talk about what I'm gonna be reading. Today, I'll be reading Normal People by Sally Rooney. I've heard so many people talk about how much they love this book. And another reason why I wanted to vlog my reading experience with this is because I have so many opinions about this that I have a lot of thoughts. So I will be sharing those a little later in the video, probably toward the end, but I have a lot of thoughts about that. And the second book that I will be reading is actually a poetry collection. It's one that I've read before. It's one that I mentioned before. And it's also my favorite one. It is Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur, or Kaur. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. I genuinely am. It's just, I really need to read this right now. I really need these poems. They, like, just with the mental state that I've been in right now, it's not been a good time, you guys. So I feel like reading something positive and uplifting is going to be the best way to go. I'm just going to read the poem off the back, and then you'll be able to understand kind of why I'm, like, desperately in need of reading this. This is the journey of surviving through poetry. This is the blood, sweat, tears of 21 years. This is my heart in your hands. This is the hurting, the loving, the breaking, the healing. All these poems are just very personal to her, and they're very, I hate this word now because it's just so cliche. They're very relatable, but, you know, they just are relatable. So, especially for a lot of women, because they're very feminist, they're very empowering, they're very, like, things that you just like, oh, I've been there, I've felt that very same feeling about that very same thing. So, I really am desperately in the mood to read this. So, I'm going to actually start with this one. And I will update the vlog a little later. Just a quick little reading update. I know I said that I was reading this because it was what I needed to hear and what I still, it's just like, some of these poems are like, if my brain had like a projector, and it makes me very uncomfortable. It's like, how could you know? So yeah. But like writing is really powerful in that way. Reading and writing, they're both just really powerful in that way because it just connects people who might even seem like they have nothing in common. But when people open up and write down the truest parts of themselves, other people respond to that. So honestly, I think that's why this book is so loved. But I know that's why I like it. So, but I'm still like, my brain has been projected. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so I have not looked back at any of the footage just yet, so I don't know how, like, I've just been taking little snippets, because, yeah, anyway. So I don't know how much I've actually, well, I know how much I've read, but I don't know how much I've filmed, so I don't know how random this is going to be in the vlog, or even where I'll put it. But I got this package today. And I was like, oh, I'm vlogging today. So like, perfect opportunity to share this moment with you guys. So I'm gonna open it. I know exactly what it is. I'm just excited. I'm just very excited. It's like Christmas when things arrive from Etsy. And I'm even gonna leave the name of the store that I bought it from in the description, or I'll put it on the screen. Oh, I'll put it on the screen and I'll leave it in the description. So if you're interested, you can check them out, because it's this beautiful Etsy store, and she sells art, and it comes with like, just behold. Oh my God, ignore the ring light, but look how gorgeous. And then it has like a letter that I think I'll keep. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe. Oh, and it has this like backing for safety reasons. Oh my goodness. This is just, and it got here really fast. And it has another. And it's like a spooky shop. I'll tell you guys what it is in a minute, but it's like a spooky shop. So it comes with a note and it says, do not open in front of children or the faint of heart. Love it. I love supporting artists on Etsy. Etsy is my favorite thing about the internet right now. Besides YouTube, Etsy is a close second. I'm keeping these, and I think I might like put them in my, because I have like a bullet journal. Obviously, I'm so that type of person, but I might put them in there as like a memory. I love it so much. I love this so much. This has made my entire week, especially with the place that I've been in mentally. To get some beautiful art like this just brings me to the next level. I love this. Anyway, so what is it, you might be asking? It is Hades, who is my absolute favorite Greek god. I mean, I don't think that's surprising to anybody who knows me. And that's Cerberus. And he's chilling on the couch with Cerberus and a cup of tea or coffee. But I'm going to say it's tea because I like tea a whole lot. So, you know, if you know me, you know that. And then it's a picture. It's like a bookshelf back there, but he's reading the Odyssey. Let's just take note of that. And then it's a picture of Persephone back there on the bookshelves. I need to get a frame for this. I just went frame shopping for some other art. Actually, the other art that I got, I'll share at a different time because it's kind of bookshelf art and I want to actually highlight it and give it the full attention that it needs. So I'm gonna save that for later. But this, oh my gosh, you guys. You can tell how happy this is making me. This has made my whole day. This has made my whole day. So yes, if you want to know more about that shop, if you want to shop for yourself, like totally, like, oh God, I love it. Okay. Back to reading. Okay, so updating the vlog, which I'm always bad at. Also, I know I changed clothes. I had to go outside and do some things because I went, as you probably saw, I think I included some footage, but I went for like a little walk outside in the sunshine, but I didn't want to look like, I felt like the outfit I had on was just like a little too much for just like an outside walk. It's 90 degrees, so I just did not. So I put on a t-shirt, but it is my Edgar Allan Poe t-shirt, so that is something. If you hadn't watched that vlog, you should check it out. Anyway, so, but like I'm already in a better mood than I've been in like 2 weeks, so that's awesome. But I finished this again for the second time, and I just want to say that it was exactly what I thought. Let me put it back. It was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. It was exactly what I needed it to be. It was everything I remembered it being and more. And it is still 5 stars, and it's just very special to me. I love those poems. And I also have some news. I was like, what should be the third book that I read? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? And then it came to my attention that Ruby Carr has another book out called Homebody that came out last year, and I did not know. So I got that on Kindle, and I will be reading that one, I think, tonight. But for now that I've finished that one, now that I finished Milk and Honey for the second time, I'm going to get into Normal People. I'm already, as you can see, like halfway done, or a little more than halfway actually, done with Normal People. And then I'm going to start sharing my thoughts on this, and you guys, get ready. Because I don't think you're ready for it. But anyway, so that's my update. I figured I would just start my conversation about Normal People because I really do just want to kind of talk about Normal People. So basically, I'm just all over the place. Basically, Normal People is the story about two people who they're clearly in love with each other, and they keep encountering each other throughout different phases of life, but it never seems to quite work out, essentially. But it's more than that. I just want to talk about, I don't really know how I'm going to do this because I have my thoughts together in my head, and I've actually been like highlighting and like annotating and all that kind of stuff. Feels like I'm in school again. Okay, sorry, I was interrupted in the middle of that. I'm just gonna go ahead and start. This book, to me, well, I know it is. It's about like class differences. It's so small, yet it tackles so many things, and at the same time, it never at once feels, so far anyway, like it's trying to take on too much. Because some books, like or some movies too, some like storytelling, some stories just feel like they're trying to take on too much to the point where they can't really say anything because they've tried to talk about too much. This book somehow is compact, and it takes on a lot, and it's all about like navigating trauma and people handling trauma, and it's about how trauma can leak into every conversation you have and every relationship you have, and it's about how different classes of people, different like socioeconomic statuses handle trauma. And the title Normal People, I think, is just so fitting because it's just kind of, it seems to be implying that everyone has these struggles, and that, you know, there's trauma in all of us, whether we want to acknowledge it or work on it or not. And this just shows what happens. It shows how trauma plays in our relationships and how it is going across socioeconomic classes and statuses. Like, it has no like bounds, and it just really, I think, makes a point about society. And so like right now, this is 4 stars for me. It's not 5, and the reason why is because it's not very character driven, and I'm a character driven reader. But I can understand why it's not character driven. It's not about these people. It's really not about them. It's about society, and it's using them as like a placeholder for a much bigger thing. And it's not spending time to focus on the characters so much. That would make this book a 5 out of 5 for me. You guys know by now that I love characters, and I love getting to know fictional characters, but this book just is not for that. This is the type of book where you can get away with not focusing so much on the characters as people, and you can focus on them as a reflection of what's in all of us, I feel like. So I just admire Sally Rooney's like tenacity, because honestly, I feel like this is like a hefty endeavor, despite the slimness of this volume. Like, I personally feel like this book is just like a masterpiece in terms of how it addresses these issues, how it handles trauma, the discussion of trauma, and the realistic feeling of the dialogue, like things that people actually say and ways that people actually say them. It's got those messy characters that I actually do enjoy reading about pretty messy characters. It's got lots of them. I see a lot of like negative reviews for this book, which they're valid, they totally are. But I also think part of the reason why this book sometimes gets a negative rep or a negative like review here and there is because people, and even I went into it not fully understanding what I was getting into. I just heard good things about it. But I feel like people are coming into it expecting like an A to B story, like like just one self-contained story, when really this is over the course of years, and it's talking about parts of like, can a book like this really have that satisfying ending that you're looking for when it's addressing these issues that seem to have no way to have a satisfying ending, if you know what I'm saying? So this book, it's just different than what I think some people are expecting. I think they go into it expecting to read like Once Upon a Time and They Lived Happily Ever After, and this just is not that. And I haven't finished it, so I'm not spoiling the ending or anything, but I just feel like this is just not going to be that. This book is harsh, it's real, it's raw, it's messy, and it's just commenting on society in just the most cohesive way. I'm very impressed. Honestly, I could like talk for hours about this book and just the way that I think she's so eloquently and so skillfully is able to discuss these topics and discuss the trauma in such like a respectful way, yet talk about the deep intricacies of what makes it traumatic, you know? I have so much respect for her as a writer, and I can't wait to finish this. Again, it's getting 4 stars so far from me just because a big part of me really does want to see some characters that I feel like I know. But again, I understand why that's just not this kind of story, and every book does not have to be like that. But that's my discussion on Normal People. So if I don't because I wanted to finish this during the vlog, but I'm kind of not in a mood to read a book right now. I kind of just want to read, like a novel. I kind of just want to read a collection of poetry because I read Milk and Honey, and that's like the vibe right now. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start reading the poetry collection. I said I was going to wait till tonight, but I always make plans for my reading and they never work out the way that I think they are. So I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm a mood reader, and this is just kind of what we go through. Like, you can say you're going to read something, but when the time comes and you're not in the mood for it, I'm not going to make myself do it. I'm going to read what I want. My reading is supposed to be fun. So I want to take a pause on Normal People. I've been reading it for like 2 days, so it hasn't taken me very long to get here because it's a fast read. But I'm going to put a pause on it and go do something that I actively want to do right now. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and put this discussion in there just in case I don't finish this book during the vlog. So, big surprise. It's the next day and I did not wake up in a good time to film this vlog. However, it's only 12 o'clock. There's like an hour left if I'm actually going to do the 24 hours. Which is why I said in the beginning that it's going to be like a quasi 24 hour because I'm going to do a little bit longer than 24 hour. However, I have some news. I don't know if I'll be able to finish Normal People today. I don't think I'm in like a good mental space to be trying to read a book about something that I don't know how to explain it. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish Normal People, basically. But what I did finish is Homebody by Rupi Kaur, because I'm pretty sure it is Kaur. I'm pretty sure. So, I really enjoyed it for both of her books, for Milk and Honey and for all of her books. For Milk and Honey, for The Sun and Her Flowers, which I did not read in this vlog, and for Homebody, there's like, massive trigger warning. Pretty serious stuff comes up in that. I don't even really want to go into what it is, just know that it's like pretty much everything you can give a trigger warning for. But her poems and snippets really speak to me, and they speak to a lot of people, and I'm very fortunate to be able to live in a time when those books are out. Happy that I was able to read Homebody. You can tell that Homebody was written in 2020. Well, not even just from the title Homebody, but literally just the whole vibe, all the poems, like the mindset you can tell she was in at the time, is just all so indicative of 2020. I think I'm going to end the vlog, not here, obviously, because it's not even 12 o'clock yet. It's like 11:57. So I'm going to read Normal People for a couple more hours, and then my next update, I will see how far I got. No matter how far, and I think I'll end the vlog at like 2, so I'll give myself an extra hour. But no matter where I am, that's where I'm stopping at 2 o'clock, because I just need to move on from this vlog. So I'll update the vlog next time that I'll update the vlog at around 2 o'clock. Okay, hello. I am so sorry for the fact that I look disgusting and tired, because I am tired. I'm also not in my area that I typically film in. I am somewhere completely different. But I was like, it's time to update the vlog, and it's also time to finish the vlog. And basically what I did, it's another kind of unsuccessful vlog, but we try. What I did was I read 2 Rupi Kaur books. I read Milk and Honey and I read Homebody. And then I made it about 70% of the way through Normal People. I did not finish Normal People. I was just really, like I said, not in the mood. I didn't think I was going to, which is why I went ahead and did my spiel about that earlier in the vlog, because I just had a feeling even then I was like, I'm not going to be able to finish it. Mentally, I'm just not ready for that. So in the next few days after the vlog's over, I'll be finishing that, and that'll be great. So hopefully I can finish that before May is over. So, because then I will have read, I think 7 books this month, which will be pretty great. So thank you for sticking around throughout this chaotic and somewhat unproductive vlog. The next vlog I do, I promise I'm gonna try to make it more productive. I swear I'll get it right one day. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.